Amigos de Space, el gran Bob Arum, de verdad grande, de los más grandes promotores que ha habido. Habla español.
Gracias.
Bob, I want to ask you about the fight that brought us here in Texas. How do you see Hooker against Ramirez?
It is a very, very good competitive fight. It really is. I like my guy's chances. That's why he's in the fight. That's Ramirez. I think Ramirez is an exceptional fighter, but so is Hooker. So I think this is going to be a very, very interesting, closely competitive fight.
Le pregunto por esta pelea que nos trajo Ramirez contra Hooker. Nos dice va a ser una muy buena pelea. Realmente creo que mi peleador puede ganar, por eso está aquí. Pero Hooker es muy bueno también y va a ser una pelea muy cerrada. Styles. I think Ramirez he has a big heart. Hooker has a lot of boxing. What's going to happen in this fight?
Well, Jose has to be really smart. Jose's style is to move in and get inside and do his damage that way. Hooker has a lot of reach advantage and will try to keep him outside and box him from the outside. So if Jose, at least according to Robert Garcia, his trainer, Jose will figure out a way to get inside, and if he does, he'll do the damage.
Ramírez hace el mayor daño por dentro, le preguntaba sobre los estilos. Hooker va a tratar de mantenerlo afuera porque tiene mucho alcance. Según Robert García, su entrenador, va a encontrar una manera de poder meterse y hacer el daño que necesita. I want to ask you about Ramirez. He does a lot of things in Avenal. He's a warrior, water warrior. He helps people. How would you describe Ramirez as a person?
Well, Jose is, first of all, extraordinarily intelligent. Secondly, he's a social activist. He is not somebody that just talks about issues. He's somebody that gets out and does things, whether it's drumming up support for the Latino Water Coalition or the immigration position that he takes to bring about fair and just immigration rules in the United States. He's there, and he has a tremendous following in the Central Valley of California. People listen to him. I really think that after he finishes boxing, he will have a big, big career in politics.
Mucha gente sigue a Ramírez, en Avenal hace muchos trabajos, él pelea por el agua para los latinos, pelea por los inmigrantes, mucha gente lo escucha y realmente cree que es una buena persona, piensa que después de su carrera boxística él podría lograr algo en política y hacer el bien para las personas. I will ask you about Mexican boxing. How do you see Mexican boxing now?
Well, Mexico always produces terrific fighters. And I include Mexican Americans in the group of Mexican fighters. You have Ramirez, you have Valdez, you have Zurdo Ramirez, you have Navarrete, you have Belchert, you have Munguia. There are loads and loads of good Mexican fighters, Mexican Americans, and I guess you can add Andy Ruiz
No, yeah,
to that group. Yeah.
Él cree que el boxeo mexicano siempre produce grandes estrellas. Tenemos a Berchel, a José Carlos Ramírez, al zurdo Ramírez, a Valdés, y se siguen generando. Para él, los mexicanos americanos también son mexicanos y cree que es un gran boxeo. How would you describe your life, your legacy in boxing?
that I've lived years, so my experience goes back 55 years. And that's a long period of time. So I remember, thank God, things that happened in the 60s when I started and in the decades since. And that's a gift that God has given me, and I'm very pleased with that gift.
Me preguntaba sobre su carrera en el boxeo. Me dice, tengo 55 años de haber iniciado. Desde los 60 estoy aquí. Dios me dio este don y estoy muy agradecido con él. Bob, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you here.
De nada.
Ahí lo tienen, habla español, ¿eh?